Got the flu over the holidays. Test how pharmacies here in the valley are preparing for the big flu rush.
And then the weather, really nice here in Arizona, but not so much in other parts of the country.
Whoa.
Coming up, how cold is it? Wouldn't it be easier if we said who doesn't have the flu?
You know,
right?
It's funny because Sky Harbor is shutting down one of their runways because they say this is the least disruptive time to shut it down. I don't know. Looking at the weather across the country and what it looks like here, people are going, I think I might pack my golf clubs and come to Arizona.
True, so true. Yeah, it's really nice out there. If you like 75 and sunshine,
yeah, I mean,
can't go wrong.
In some areas, I mean, that's like an 80-degree difference from the temperature in their area today. Below zero to 75 here again today. The difference today is we're going to have a little more cloud cover than the last couple of days and better air quality. Finally, it is about time. A little sunshine out there this morning. You can see the shadows there on North Mountain, the S there for Sunny Slope, 49 degrees currently. Calm winds, those are going to pick up a little later today, giving us that better air quality that we have been waiting for. 75 your high today. The clouds increasing throughout your Wednesday ahead.
Well, in the 8 o'clock hour, we want to take you back to the I-17 and Dunlap, update you on what's going on here. The paramedics have left the scene, but this accident is still blocking the HOV lane and the left lane. This is in the Metro Center area, which is one of the busiest spots on the I-17 commute. Oh gosh, you're going to see red conditions back to about Bell Road, Cactus to the Stack, 22 minutes. You know, if you're able to make it to the State Route 51, there's barely a rush hour on that freeway. Well, right now at 8 o'clock, a man is dead after shots ring out in Avondale near 107th Avenue and Indian School. Officers say the driver drove off, leaving officers to investigate part of a crime scene. Avondale police were on the scene starting at 10:30 last night. Officials haven't said anything about the suspects or who the victim is. The investigation remains ongoing this morning.
A status hearing scheduled for today for the former city bus driver charged as the Phoenix serial shooter. Lawyers for Aaron Saucedo say that they are objecting to any efforts to make him take court-ordered IQ or sanity tests. You might remember Saucedo has pleaded not guilty to murder, attempted murder, as well as other charges related to the killings of 9 different people. Those shootings started in 2015 and ended a year later. He is not set to start trial in that case for almost 2 years.
Well, taking a look across the nation for the second time in just about 24 hours, about a dozen people hurt in an apartment complex fire. The latest happening this morning near Atlanta. Thankfully, it does appear that those who are hurt are going to survive. Fire crews say about 20 units were affected because of this one. Right now, the cause of this fire is still under investigation. Another apartment fire in New York yesterday morning also hurt 12 people.
Developing this morning, Republican Orrin Hatch is saying so long to the Hill. He is not seeking re-election. President Trump took to Twitter to congratulate the Utah lawmaker on his career. And to this date, Hatch is the longest-serving Republican in the Senate. The 83-year-old plans to step down at the end of this year. He chairs the powerful Senate Finance Committee and was heavily involved in helping pass the tax overhaul through Congress in December.
As your senator, I've always sought to fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. And I believe the results speak for themselves. I've authored more bills that have become law than any member of the Congress alive today.
So his retirement opens the door for a possible run by former GOP presidential nominee Mitt Romney. Romney, of course, has been highly critical of the president in the past. The White House has declined to say at this point whether Trump would back him if he does run. Meanwhile, a Canadian who spent 5 years in captivity with his family in Afghanistan has been arrested. Back in 2012, Joshua Boyle and his wife were kidnapped by terrorists. The couple had children while held captive. Eventually, a military mission freed the family, and now Boyle is behind bars, facing 15 charges, including assault and sexual assault.
Mr. Trump, you're out with the deal. What's left to negotiate? You're moving from negotiating